It's funny when people tell you shit and you don't see it, but enough people done told you to where you have to believe it.
Yeah.
Because I don't see it, and if anything, that nigga looks like me. I'm older. The fuck? I was here before him, so ain't no fucking way I look like him. For anybody that thinks that I look like him, no, this nigga looks like me.
And welcome back to the New OGs, everybody. I'm your host, Chris Allen, here with my co-host.
Dowell was good, cuz.
Chilling, bro. Hey, I loved you on Power, man. You were great.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
You like his son.
I got a little bit of, they gave me some money off of that shit, too.
Oh, what for what?
Off of Power.
Oh, you could be his stunt double.
You talking about Tyreek?
Tyreek, yeah. You could be the Tyreek stunt double.
It's funny when people tell you shit and you don't see it, but enough people done told you to where you have to believe it.
Yeah.
Because I don't see it, and if anything, that nigga looks like me. I'm older. The fuck? I was here before him, so ain't no fucking way I look like him. For anybody that thinks that I look like him, no, this nigga looks like me.
Yeah.
Okay? He's my mini-me.
I don't know. Y'all don't look alike, but y'all have the same.
I think it's the part.
You also look like the other nigga on the show, that too. The singer, Ramini, what's his name?
Rodamy.
I don't know.
I don't feel like that either. And I probably only had one other person say that.
But that's what's funny.
I'm gonna tell you who I get a lot.
Who?
Conceited. The battle rap
Yeah.
off of Wild 'N Out.
Yeah.
Now I done had motherfuckers pull me over for that, and I don't think I look like the nigga.
You got a jersey on like he always wearing.
Yeah, as long as that nigga got on the green joint, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, man. So you get conceited a lot, and you get Tyreek a little bit.
Tyreek and conceited. Well, only when like, so I guess when people was watching Wild 'N Out, that's when they were saying that, and then Tariq, I guess when people was watching Power, but it's not like I just hear it walking around.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Have you ever played it off like you were somebody else?
No.
No. I think that shit is kind of lame when people do that
I'm
shit.
gonna tell you a time, but I would have thought this would have been right on the thin line between overstepping and stepping. But I had a girl one time pull up on me when I was in a bar. And I was like, yo, hey, how you doing? She's like, what's up? I ain't seen you in a while. I was like, yeah. I was like, yo, you gained some weight, but it looked good. And she was like, oh yeah. She's like, yeah. Me and her started having a conversation, and it's going good. And she was like, yeah, you do the run club, right? I was like, nah. I said, I'm the barber. And she said, oh, okay. And she got the fuck up out of there.
She thought she was little?
She thought I was little. Nigga.
All right, I'm out.
She thought I was little. I was mad as a motherfucker. I was mad as a motherfucker.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I just noticed, I forgot what we were doing a couple of days ago, and we might have been at the other studio, but I was like, damn, this nigga look just like his dad.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all all stand like him.
And walk.
Yeah.
I hear my damn voice now and hear him.
That shit, yo, you ever like doing something and you look at your hands, you like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because me, my dad, my grandfather, and Gunna a little bit, but my son, Jatavius, we all have the same hands.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jew don't have the same hands. Little's got different hands. Uncle Jody got different hands.
He got little hands?
Nah, he ain't got. He just ain't got the same type. That's crazy.
Yeah. He don't have the man hands.
Nah, these right here, these are working hands. You remember the podcast we had? Mm-hmm. We was the ones out there in the field. Mm-hmm. This nigga was a house nigga.
You got the field hands.
Yeah, this nigga was a house nigga.
He got soft, uncalloused hands.
Nigga, he was a house nigga. We was outside. Me and Gunner was in the trenches.
In the trenches,
cutting grass and shit.
He in there cuddled up with grandma.
Yeah, nigga chilling, getting paid and shit
for doing nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Wow. So you all decked out. Go Birds.
Go fucking Birds, baby.
You excited about the season?
I am. I went to the game.
Oh, you did?
I went to the Eagles and Cowboys game.
Okay.
Super dope. It was a long, drawn-out game. I've been to a few games, and this was the first time I've ever been to a Thursday night game. It's the first game I've ever been to that was the first game of the season. Mm-hmm. And the first game I've ever been to that it rained and it got delayed. Because I don't know if you watched the game, but the game got delayed.
Yeah.
It only got delayed not because of rain. It got delayed because of the lightning.
Yeah.
And, man, so I was chilling. Like, we had, when we were able to, like, they told us immediately, like, yo, y'all need to go ahead and exit the building. They actually, bro, the shit that they say on the intercom is, we are looking at severe weather. You guys need to take shelter immediately. That is what the fuck it says on a joint. So
I don't like that.
exactly.
That's too dire.
Niggas started looking around. Take shelter immediately.
Yeah, they make it seem like it's a tornado coming.
Bro, that's what I was thinking. So in my mind, I'm like, I know I didn't see nothing about no tornado warning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, at the end of the day, what am I going to do?
Right.
Drink, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm about to drink. Fuck it. If the tornado's coming, I need to be indulged in some liquor.
Damn.
Yeah. And I was already drinking.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah. Take shelter. Seek shelter immediately.
That could cause a panic.
Exactly.
I don't like that.
Niggas was looking around like, man, I was looking for gusts of wind to come through.
Yeah.
Severe weather.
That can cause a panic. I'm surprised nothing happened. That's good.
Nothing happened.
So what's the energy like for a game opener in Philly against the Cowboys? That's crazy, man.
I'm gonna be honest. The energy was different this time. And I'm not sure why. Cause I done been to some games that was at the stadium. I done been to games not at the stadium. I feel like I think because the Cowboys is gonna always give us a run for our money. Mm-hmm. Like always. It don't matter if them niggas suck. It's a divisional team. Them niggas gonna play hard. Mm-hmm. And our energy at some point in time was low. I'm talking about in the stadium low. Like
really?
People quiet for a long time. And I am in the section going ape shit. Looking at people like, nah, fuck that shit. We're gonna be bro, I'm in the stadium yelling at people the whole time, getting people started. Our whole section, we're sitting like the club level section. So I'm up there yelling at people, like getting people to fuck up. Also, that's another thing. I was at the club level section. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that had something to do differently than if I was normally down. I'm usually down like the 100s by like the 30, 40 yard line. It might be a different type of crowd too. Mm-hmm. It could have been that. I didn't even think about that till just now, but it definitely could have been different. But bro, I'm in there talking cash. I'm talking about fuck the Cowboys. I'm up there getting people yelling and shit like that. I'm like, yo, this shit is not what I'm used to. But the rest of the stadium was, but the stadium was quiet.
Damn.
Because I think the momentum got fucked up from the storm. I think the momentum got fucked up because it still was a close game, and it was just a lot not going on. Mm-hmm. It wasn't a whole lot of ass whooping going on. Mm-hmm.
I wonder too if like it's game one, it's a season opener, division rivalry, big team. The Micah Parsons trade is huge.
Yeah.
I feel like people probably burn a lot of energy before the game. Yeah. They tailgating, people drinking, and then when it happens, it's just like, all right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't been because I was about to say. Yeah,
that's a long day, especially people.
It's a long day, but you don't have to tailgate from that morning up. Like I tailgated. I got there because I knew it was the first game, mm-hmm. and I knew that it was going to be packed. But the lot that I parked at wasn't as packed as I thought it was going to be. So I was able to set up comfortably, pull my shit out, drink it. I was there. The game started at 8. I got there like 4:35ish. Mm-hmm. So it took our time. Wanted no rush, you know. Had some drinks, got some food, walked around a little bit. Finally, the game was started.
Mm-hmm. Now, are you walking to the stadium, or do they have like little shuttles you can take over?
No, you park. I park in the stadium parking lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the joint is set up. The stadium, you got the Xfinity Stadium, and then you have the Xfinity bar thing, mm-hmm. and it's all in one big ass parking lot.
Oh, okay.
Huge ass parking lot.
Man, I'm trying to think I haven't been to an NFL game in years. Honestly, I want to say the last NFL game I went to was like right after 9/11. So I haven't been in like 2 decades to a professional football game.
Oh, for real? Mm-hmm. And you a Giants fan?
Yeah, they're not looking good.
Nah,
they're not looking good.
Nah, but you're a real Giants fan. I work with a raggedy motherfucker that's not.
You know what? I'm a casual fan. I'm not somebody that's like up on the like injury reports and know all the stats and shit like that.
So if they good, do you be talking shit?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to like the Commanders, but Nate, Big Nate. Nate was like, nah, you can't. You from New York, you can't. But I love Jaden Daniels. That's why I felt conflicted.
So would you just be a Jaden Daniels fan? Because if he goes somewhere else, will you rock with him?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So you can just say I'm a Jaden Daniels fan. You don't have to become a.
But I want to see them do well, and it's just like that close. We live in Virginia. It's right here. Why can't this be my team? Now that I'm in love with the quarterback.
Well, you can just be a Jaden Daniels fan and
You
go
right.
see a game with Jaden Daniels playing.
But I want to be able to say I'm a Commanders fan, and I'm not allowed
Well,
to.
fuck it, switch it. There ain't no real rule. This is rules
right.
that we made up years ago.
Yeah.
You can switch whoever the hell you want to. Now, I'm never switching.
You never?
But, nah.
You know who my natural, like the team that I liked as a kid, but I told myself I can't because it's too far away. I was a huge fan. I always liked the Green Bay Packers.
Packers.
Yeah. I always liked the Green Bay
You
Packers.
could have been the Packers. That's a good team. That's a hell of a franchise to be a part of.
I always always thought that franchise was really cool. The idea, Lambeau, it's a small market. At the time, I was a Brett Favre fan. I liked Sterling Sharp a lot. You know what I mean? So like back then, I was a huge Packers fan, and I just kind of like I felt weird saying that. People would give me shit, so I was like, I gotta go with the Giants, and then like they ended up being good. So yeah, but I think my natural team that I grew up liking was the Packers, and I always root for them. So like to see them do well.
So I started liking the Eagles when I was like middle schoolish, but I definitely think I had other teams that I liked, but I couldn't guess. I guess I couldn't say I was a fan.
Right.
I didn't really become a fan to like end of high school, beginning of like adult. Like when I became a fan, that was like I liked the team,
right,
and I loved the players, but a fan like it was like when I got out of high school.
Yeah, I've never been like. And to be honest, I get jealous of people who are like big fans of a team where they got a bunch of jerseys, they know all the players, they watch all the games, and it's just like, man, why can't I be that guy? But it's just.
So not everybody brain work like that. Some people look for shit like that. So me personally, I got certain amount of stats. I know all the players I need to know, but I'm not going to be able to see everybody that gets traded. Well, no, not traded. I'm not gonna be able to see everybody that we have on the team. You know, I can see like, yeah, if it make headline news, that's something I'll remember. But I won't remember all of the stats and shit like that. I don't have that. That's not what I try to do.
Do you know like the starting O line and the starting D line and all that kind of stuff? Like, do you know the players that much?
By mid season, I'll know them all.
Okay.
Yeah. By mid season, I know. If you was to put names out and say you put on another team and told me put it on, I would be able to do it.
Okay.
But I'm gonna need to see name. But I'm just not good with everybody's name like that. Yeah.
It's crazy when you're a kid how like you remember all that shit because there's like really nothing else in your brain. You don't need to know anything else.
Yeah.
So like them high school kids, man, they know so much shit about sports. It's like it's your life.
I believe my kid's gonna be like that.
It's your life
because also
that was me.
Yeah.
NBA, I knew everything about the NBA.
Yeah.
When I was a teenager.
See, yeah, I did. Nah, I didn't know everything about the NBA. I just knew the good shit.
For real, I used to watch everything, man. I knew all the players. Same with college. I watched all the college play, all the college ball.
I've never ever watched all of college football.
Oh,
I mean all like
college basketball.
Oh, you said basketball.
Basketball, yeah.
Neither.
It's so weird, man, because like people either love college or they just don't give a fuck about it at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like college,
football.
but I don't. No, both basketball and football. I like most of all of those sports. It's like any sport, honestly. But I'm only passionate about Philly.
Okay,
that's the only team I'm passionate about. I don't have another team I'm passionate about. I like Virginia. That would be I'm going to support Virginia. That's where I'm from. Virginia Cavaliers.
Right.
That's where I'm from. That's going to be who get my support. But I also got a homeboy that coaches Penn State. And them niggas, as long as he's there, I'm with them. Right. Also. Yeah.
Man, yeah, Rochester, no football team. Well, everybody up there is a Bills fan. And, like, I watched the Bills kill my uncles and my dad in the 90s. And I was like, I can't be a fan of this team. Even though I knew Bruce Smith and Don Beebe and James Lofton, like the whole squad.
Yeah.
But I mean, to lose 4 Super Bowls in a row, man, I was just like, I can't be a part of this franchise. I can't do it. Even to this day, like my friends every year, they like, yo, we gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I still just think about them 4 Super Bowls, man.
Fuck you up.
It's
traumatized.
It's crazy, man. Like It just sucks to have. There was a team that good. They made 4 Super Bowls in a row. Like that is so uncommon.
And lost every one of them.
And lost every one of them.
That's got to be a bad fucked up feeling. Was the coach fired after that?
Marv Levy, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he was around.
I mean, he took you to the Super Bowl, and so at the end of the day, you can't say shit about it.
It was just crazy because it was always something new every time.
Something like why they lost.
Mm-hmm.
Got you.
Something new every time.
Yeah.
Just a wild one. But I'll be honest, man. I think this year, I sound like them. I think this year Buffalo could do it. I think they can do it.
They're definitely a contender.
I think they can do it. I think this is their year.
Listen, you can remember, I don't even care that Ravens lost. You got to think about all of the contenders that was in the playoffs last year. Buffalo was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
They are a solid motherfucking team.
Yeah.
Like they're going to all for the last past, let's say, that's just minimum to 5 years. They have been a solid team.
Mm-hmm. But the parity in the NBA, in the NFL is crazy. Like you can be good, great, and then not make the playoffs the next year.
Yeah, we were there. We have won a Super Bowl. We have been to the Super Bowl out of 3 of them every 7 years, and we won 2 of them. And it was times where we were barely 500, like in between those 7 years.
Damn.
Barely. I remember I went to this game. I went to Tom Brady's second to last game in Tampa because Philly made the playoffs wild card because the whole the whole East was trash.
Right.
And we wasn't supposed to be in the playoffs. And I'm like, bro, we're not even supposed to be here. Like, we're trash. I think we were 7-9 then.
I think that's so crazy when you have divisions that are so shitty where you have a team that has a losing record or 500 and they make the playoffs.
And made the playoffs. And we made the playoffs, and I went to that game, which was his second to last game. And we got the shit beat out of him. But I didn't give a fuck. We wasn't supposed to be there. Like, it was nothing you could say. I was a suicide bomber.
That's crazy, man. It's some bad divisions. The NBA was like that for a while too, where like the Eastern Conference was so bad, and this was probably like early 2000s. I don't know how true this was, but the rumor was they were thinking about moving a couple of the West Coast teams to the Eastern Conference during the playoffs, just so it wouldn't be whoever won the Western Conference Finals. Like that was basically the finals. Like whoever won the Western Conference Finals, you just knew because this is back when Iverson was playing. There were some bad fucking East Coast teams.
Yeah,
it was bad. Like the West Coast was the Western Conference. Sorry,
it wasn't fair.
It was so heavy.
Yeah,
the talent was heavy in the Western Conference. I think it's still kind of like that. If I'm being honest, it's getting better. But like the West Coast, man, the Western Conference has dominated the NBA for a long time. As far as like, I can't say championships because I'm just not that stat driven.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who won all the championships, but as far as like having the best talent and the best teams, it's been the Western Conference for a long ass time.
Let's see. Who has won the most championships in the NBA out of the East or West Coast?
In the last 2 years.
The Eastern Conference.
Oh, they won
more NBA championships than the Western Conference, with an advantage of 41 to 38 titles as of the 2025 season.
Well, yeah, I would say because also too back in the day, most of the teams were on the East Coast. The better teams like Boston, shit like that.
They got a few more. It's 41 to 38 total.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's been some pretty wild dynasties on the East Coast, especially back in the day where they just dominate and winning championship after championship after championship.
It's close though.
Yeah,
it ain't like blown.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
but they just for years they had way more talent. They had better teams, you know. But my bad.
What you about to say?
Just the parity in the NFL is just crazy. Like even though it's definitely not my favorite sport, I think it's probably like the best league because it's
NFL?
just the NFL.
Yeah.
It's way more fun.
Yeah.
I think it's way more fun.
Hands down. And it's less.
It's less.
Yeah.
Less is more.
Yeah. It's less. Less games. Not even a third of
Because it's 81,
Yeah.
it's 81 or
Yeah,
82
not even a
NBA
fucking
games.
third of
Yeah.
games. So everybody's
yeah.
waiting all week. You can't play that many games playing NFL. Niggas would be dead. You can't.
That would be like
Death.
7 seasons.
Deaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, deaf. People dead. They wouldn't. You see people walking to the damn
Yeah.
touchdown. Motherfucker ain't nobody in a rush. They just have to keep. It just have to be a recycle of players.
See, and do you ever watch soccer, like professional soccer, like
When it's on, yeah. I don't turn it on, but if it's on, I watch.
like the English Premier League?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what leagues.
Oh.
But Fern has the shit on.
It's probably
at the shop.
probably Premier League. I like Premier League because like they'll just sit players for a couple of games.
Yeah.
And the coach, like their sports culture is just used to it. Like here, it's just like, no, I paid money, I want to see this person. But like over there, they want their team to win. So they're like, yo, so and so, he's not playing this week.
Yeah.
He's just not playing.
Okay.
Also,
and he might be nice.
and he could be nice. It's
Yeah.
just like the matchups ain't working. He not starting.
Yeah.
But
that's just what it is.
That's just what it is.
Yeah.
And I like this too. And I know I'm gonna fuck this up a little bit because I am not an expert on the Premier League. What I also like is you can loan players in the Premier League. So say you have just use NFL. Say you got a young running back or a wide receiver that y'all not using, even though y'all drafted him, but he just low on the depth chart. He not ready. But say there's a team who could use him, they'll go to that team and go, yo, let us pay you to use him for X amount of games, and they can do that shit. And then once they play that amount of games or whatever that contract length is, they go back to the other team.
I'm going to tell you right now, I know that. And you want to know how the fuck I know that? Is because I coached soccer
Oh, you did?
last year.
Ain't that crazy?
What? And I found that out because they could loan us a fucking player. And that made sense now when you just said that, because it is a thing. Now, I didn't have no business coaching, but the ragged ass league my son was in they didn't have a coach. And mid-season, the lady looked at me. I said, ma'am, who's the coach? And she said, I don't know. Do you want to be him? And I'm looking at my son. I'm like, I don't know shit about soccer. But then I thought about it. This is a youth league. I don't need to know shit.
You don't.
I need to know who's on defense and who's on offense and who's on goalie.
That's it.
My men up here, my men back here, and pay attention back here.
Yeah.
And I ended up, but see, bro, I realized, because I started investing into like being a coach. So now I'm moving little kids out of places that they ass don't need to be in. Because I know this girl is not as good as my son at goalie. But I also know my son can't run offense because he's good at dribbling, but he doesn't have no stamina. So I got to move his ass to goalie. And then I got to move this one. Motherfucker, the little kids is mad at me right now. They're mad at me.
They all want to score, huh?
Not all of them. Not all of them, a few of them. But it's some, and then it's a girl that was really good at scoring if she could get there, but she's super slow. So I kept putting her in defense. She was pissed. She was pissed. My son actually took on, and I told him, I was like, bro, you are really good. You're good at dribbling. You have no stamina. And he was like, yeah. I'm like, but you are super dope at goalie. And he was like, yeah, and what she is, he's really good at goalie. And he was like, all right, bet. And he listened to me. He was like, yeah, you said I don't got no stamina. I said, we start running and shit. I said, you'll get some stamina. I was like, but you just fall short to that. And he's like, all right, bet. Because he like you on the stocky side.
Yeah.
Yeah. My youngest son my youngest son, I think my oldest son is faster than him, but my youngest son is just as fast almost, but he got more stamina. He don't get tired. He does not get tired. So it's like, he wasn't playing, but for I realize how coaches become, like, people don't end up liking them and shit like that because it's like you feel like you should be here. But I'm telling you right now, I don't know shit, and I knew that these positions needed to be switched. I could tell. I had coached 3 games. I think I only coached 3 or 4 games. But after the second game, I realized, like, I know who the fuck I need to move and where I need to move them.
You think you would have gotten better at it if you had more time?
What?
Yeah.
100%.
Premier League is great, man. Like, I wish more Americans play soccer.
Yeah.
But I think your case is very, very common where I've heard so many parents just like, yeah, dude, my kid's playing soccer, but something happened with the coach. Now I'm coaching soccer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like somewhere where soccer is big, that would never happen.
Never happen.
You know what I'm saying? You're not going to have a football team or a basketball team like, oh, we don't have a coach. No, you're going to have a coach.
Yeah.
Baseball, football, basketball, you're going to have a coach.
Yep.
But with soccer, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's very, very weird.
Yep.
It's very weird how that happens, man. But yeah, it's just not a very popular sport here. You know, it's growing.
It's definitely
and
growing,
I will say this,
and it's becoming cool.
It is. Let me take that back. I'm not going to say it's not popular. It's growing. It's becoming more popular, and depending on where you live, you see more of it. Like you go up to Northern Virginia, you see way more soccer fields, and you see nice ones. And I hear soccer is really picking up in Atlanta too. So like, there's a lot of soccer fields that are popping up. Yo, you know what's crazy? I see up in Northern Virginia, you'll see a bunch of Indian motherfuckers playing cricket.
What exactly is cricket?
So don't. I call it round baseball.
That's the joint you.
Yeah, it's just baseball. I feel like it's baseball, but the field, instead of a diamond and everything going out one way, you can hit behind you. So there's fielders all the way around.
Yes. Yeah.
That's all it is. Yes. And I think you
got. I know what it is now.
Yeah.
Yep. I be thinking I be getting them confused with the names with that and pickleball.
Pickleball, table tennis, but not a table, no table.
Yeah.
Cricket is cool. Like, I don't really know the scoring, but I got into this documentary on Netflix called, I can't remember the name, but it's about the Mumbai Indians. And I just started watching that shit. I was just like, this shit is pretty interesting. And I actually have a friend who goes to a lot of cricket matches here in the States, and he really, really enjoys it. But like, it's more entertaining than I thought. But I hear the games can be very, very long. Very long. I'm talking 7-8 hours and shit like that. And sometimes
who the fuck is playing a game for 7 to 8 hours?
They love the shit. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think some of the games can go for a couple of days. But it's not like they sit there for a couple of days. It's just like, we'll pick this shit up tomorrow type shit.
So how does it end?
Oh, man, I can't.
What is the game? You said cricket?
I can't remember if it's like... you get so many chances to get so many points or some shit like that. I can't remember how it's scored.
How is the game cricket ended?
Or scored, yeah.
Cricket overs or days have been completed, which one team has completed both of their innings and score has fewer runs than the opposition. I don't.
Yeah, that was very convoluted. Yeah, I can't remember. I think you get so many outs or so many strikes or something like that, and then like if you just keep hitting, you keep hitting. I think you have to go until everybody's chances are out. But I don't think those multi-day games are very common.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can hit like 3-point home runs and like 6-pointers and shit like that. So
that sounds crazy.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah, if you get a chance, check out the Mumbai Indians documentary. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I was pleasantly surprised at how much I enjoyed the documentary.
Yeah.
And at some points I was like, I think I might watch cricket a little bit, but it's hard to find on TV. But cricket, yeah.
You can watch that shit on your phone.
I probably can.
100%.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing you can't watch on that motherfucker.
That's very true. You can watch anything on your goddamn
Ain't nothing
phone.
you can't watch on this handheld device right here.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I'm glad it's back. I typically. I'm into the NFL season like heavy for like the first 3 or 4 weeks, and then I kind of trail off a little bit, and then I'll get back into it. But like I'm making a conscious effort this year to not to try to pace myself. That way I can maintain watch it every the whole.
You talking about your games?
The whole season, just the games in general. Because this past Sunday, I can't say all the games, but I watched 3 games. To me, that's a full slate.
That's a nice amount of games. On a Sunday. That's a nice amount of games.
Yeah.
I didn't watch no games, which was weird. I didn't watch no games on Sunday. I was outside all fucking Sunday.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I made a conscious effort. I was like, yo, I'm watching the games this week.
I made a conscious effort. I was out at a brunch, drinking,
and
looking at activity.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You actually
people
out,
watching.
You actually out doing something.
Yeah.
And I was out. Oh, what you got?
No, I was about to say, back to the football thing though, real quick before we dip, that when I grew up, I wasn't I probably didn't know as much as when I was a kid because I wasn't born into it. My dad didn't watch any sports.
Oh, you didn't?
Nope, none. He's like, what the fuck? He just started.
Even now?
He might tune into a football game because we are watching it, but fuck no. He's never going into his house and turn on football. He don't have no team. He said, I don't like watching a bunch of sweaty men try to tackle each other all day.
I can hear him saying that.
That's what the fuck he keeps saying.
I don't want to do that for.
Yeah, fuck, I won't watch that. But my kids actually get to grow up in it.
Okay.
And I had my kids from my son was in the hospital with his Eagles shit on before we got out of the damn hospital. And I had watched all my Super Bowls with him. Mm-hmm. Watched all my at the bar. At the bar we have or either had parties, and I took them to their first game in the stadium, and the look in their face, the look in their eyes, I knew they were gone from there.
For real?
Yeah.
Wait, so I could be wrong on this, but didn't you say their first game was the Saquon run?
Yes. Yes.
That's
in their first
crazy.
game, they got to see Saquon jump over a man.
That is insane for you to go to your first NFL game and you saw probably one of the top 5 highlights
of all time.
Of all time. Oh, in not just football, but just in sports.
It was one of the most. One of my NFL clients I cut told me that is one of the most athletic things he have ever seen in his life.
I think we talked about this already, but for me, I really freak out when you're watching the view from the sidelines.
Yeah.
When you have other human beings who are absolute physical specimens who can do shit that we can't do, we look at them like, oh my God, this motherfucker's 6'8", 280, and he can do X, Y, and Z, and they're over there losing their mind.
Yeah.
Losing their mind.
They don't know what the fuck is going on. They've never seen nothing like it.
That's crazy. When you see, like, could you imagine, like, Superman losing his mind because somebody else lifted some shit? I'm like, nigga, you can lift.
Yeah, you can, yes. And the crazy thing is, my kids know that was crazy, but they, down in their history, is when they'll know what that meant to them.
They're going to be like, I was there.
Yeah, I was there.
They're going to be old man like, I was there.
They're like, yeah, Saquon jumped over him, but they don't really know, like, bro, that's going to go down in history. Like, the older y'all get, y'all gonna see that shit on, like, Eagles history.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck?
That shit was crazy, man. Just thinking about it again.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there, we on the sideline, and it's crazy because you seen it happen. But then I'm looking, I'm like, yeah, that was crazy. And then they put that shit on the Jumbotron. And you look and relook, and, brother, the fucking stadium lost it. Like, we seen it. We couldn't believe our eyes. He a little ways away.
It's like, did that happen? Yeah.
Put that shit back on there, and then they just kept replaying it over and fucking over. That shit was crazy, man. That shit actually brings some type of joy.
That shit was crazy, man.
Tears in my eyes that I seen that, man. And my kids, I could see their look, like, just from the whole atmosphere. Like, the looks in their eyes, and they was just like, this is it.
Yeah. When you're a kid, man, when you are a kid and you're into sports and your dream is to play professional sports, I mean, you know what this shit is like, man. Like, when you look at these guys, like, they are gods.
Yeah.
They can, I can't believe the things they can do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to see that shit is insane.
It's nuts.
You just like, yo, one day maybe I can do that. It's the shit that they do is just crazy, man.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Like the Odell Beckham catch.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
That's a history.
Man.
That's a history. That's a history catch. Now when you see people doing that shit, it's dope. But it's like Odell Beckham was the one. That's the one you think of.
Yep.
And I'm sure it happened before him.
Oh yeah.
But that's the person you think of.
Shit was
when it happened.
Yep.
That's the first person I remember.
He was laid out.
Yeah. Boop. Crazy.
And it's so wild too, because like that catch changed his whole life.
Changed his life. And then he went on and started fucking around.
Yeah. And being a little weird.
Fucking around. Getting a little cokey.
Yeah.
A little strange. Which coke makes people strange.
Yeah.
No knocking on coke.
I'm knocking it. Don't do it.
Yeah, no knocking on coke. You know, but
yeah, man. Honestly, like, can you blame the guy for shit falling off the rails? I mean, you had this insane catch.
He still got the money too.
Yeah, insane catch. People blowing you everywhere you go. You're faster than everybody. You're young. You're good looking. You in great shape. You bound to have a motherfucking ego.
What? You don't know how to give nobody that much power. That's a lot of power, man. That's a lot of power. Those people with those type of powers.
Like,
because think about it. There's plenty of NFL players. All right, I know NFL players right now that's gonna go out and nobody's gonna know who they are. This is Odell fucking Beckham.
Yeah.
The big dog.
The big dog.
The big dog.
Justin Jefferson, like they just so talented and
Justin Jefferson, he's another
cocky,
one.
Yeah.
He had three diamond chains on, tennis chains on, big tennis chains. I'm about diamonds that big. 3 of them bitches on the other day. Big ass earrings, fucking from the lights is hitting that shit on the TV. I'm watching this shit dancing on my TV. Like, God damn.
You not trying to guard that motherfucker?
Man, hey, listen, that's just crazy. And they ain't playing football with them. Now, they could be not real. And that's why he playing football with them. Not saying he wouldn't wear it, but I have known a lot of them to wear not fake, not real shit.
Oh, yeah.
And they be like, nigga, who's going to question me?
I saw Chad Johnson do that. I was about
to say, Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, I was watching this thing where, like, I don't know where he was going, but they were following him around the mall. He went right into Claire's. He bought these 2 big-ass cubic zirconia earrings. And they go, you wear that? He goes, yo, why would I spend money on real ones? He goes, I'm rich. People already assume it's real anyway.
Yeah, they automatic.
This is like, that's crazy. And it's so smart. It's like, why would you?
Put that money somewhere else.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to be honest. If I had that type of money, I'm going to buy real shit.
I'm pretty sure he has some real jewelry.
I'm
you
sure.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, like, he really could, like, I forgot my earrings. Let me just go to Zales and buy the shit that they like, the one pair at Zales at the mall where they know ain't nobody going to buy these $24,000 pair of earrings in this town.
Yeah.
But he can pop in and get them like it's nothing.
Yeah, he could.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the crazy dude. That's probably why they have, like, those really high value items in the store, because they know there's going to be that one person that's like, I'll take that.
Somebody got to buy it.
Somebody going to buy it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Thank God he said he had a house on his neck, you know?
I would be the same way, too. I would be the same fucking way, too.
You wouldn't have to worry about it. I don't have no fucking money, and I'm not buying none of that fake shit.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day.
Just give me a G-Wagon. I'll be good. Is
that your dream truck?
I just want a G-Wagon or a Range Rover. I just want to sit on the side with my laces undone. That's it.
That's your dream.
That's my dream car. Yeah.
Yeah. Mine would be
with loose laces.
Mine would be a Cadillac Escalade V. If I'm gonna pick like a truck like that, I'm not talking about like no Lamborghini or Rolls Royce or nothing like that.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna pick something like that, give me the V. Give me the Cadillac Escalade V.
There's a YouTuber that I watch. This dude named Brian Menard. He just bought one.
A Cadillac Escalade V.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me that.
That shit
is
sounded mean. I looked it up. I was like,
such
God,
a nice fucking truck. And I don't even need the V, but give me the V.
The used one was like 90 something.
Oh yeah, they're $150,000 trucks, $175,000.
He is killing it on YouTube. He got like 160,000 followers. They do, subscribers. They always sit in the super chats while he playing games and shit like that.
Yeah.
Living it up.
That's tough.
Bought a nice big ass house, got a fucking $100,000 SUV, and just playing video games.
How hard is he working on it?
It's a lot of work. Like,
yeah.
As someone who does stand up and I have to be away from my family, but I'm still struggling at what I do. I'm not where I want to be. But, like, he puts in a lot of hours. It's just like, because he does, like, more long-form content where he's playing, his streams are, like, 3-4 hours at a time, and he'll do 2 or 3 of them. So, I mean, he's spending all day just sitting on his computer playing games every single day. Like,
that's his job.
That's basically his job. So, like, to the average watcher, it looks cool that he's just playing video games all the time.
Yeah.
But it's also, like, he's playing video games all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Where, like,
you got to shoot content.
You got to make content all the time. And it's just like, you're also, like, the thing that you love to do, play video games, that was your job. And he's always trying to tell people, because they're like, oh, have you played this game? You should play this game. And he's like, look, with my channel growing, he's like, I can't afford to just play games that I like anymore.
Yeah.
He's like, I got to play games that do well.
That do well. Yeah.
Or that's in the vein of, like, the games I've already been playing. Because he plays a lot of, like, zombie and survival games and shit like that. So it's like.
He's good.
Yeah, he's good. I I like the long form content just because it's something I can put on in the background for hours at a time. You know, like he'll play Red Dead Redemption and a bunch of other games, and it's almost like some of these games are almost like movies.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, I'm definitely gonna watch him play that shit. That's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough. I love that. And shout out to my son. Because I was one of these people who thought watching video games was whack, it was weird. But it's just like, I was a big gamer back in the day. I used to build computers. I played shooters all the time. And like this, I've convinced myself a couple of times that I'm going to get back into it. So I've bought a couple of games, spent $40, $50, and then I never play it.
Yeah.
Then I realized like, oh, you know what? I actually can scratch this itch by watching someone play the game that I want. And he's prior military. So like I'm supporting a veteran. He's a black dude. So yeah, I've been really watching a lot of YouTube lately. Like, dude, I got into this one dude. His name was iGame You Watch, and all I've watched him play is this one game called Undisputed. It's just him playing this boxing game.
Yeah.
And he's literally like, yo, I'm one of the best players in the world, and he's take that shit so seriously, bro. He's so good at it. He got me back into real boxing. Like the last couple of weeks, all I've been watching is Canelo and Bud and Crawford fights. I don't watch probably 10 or 15 of each one of their fights.
You ready for that?
So
fight?
I'm ready to watch Crawford whoop his ass.
You think you gonna whoop him?
He gonna whoop his ass.
Like whoop him.
The way Bud fight, I think it's gonna be a longer fight. But I think he could. I don't think I've seen.
This is one of the biggest fights that we've ever seen in our life.
It is.
It's a huge fight. It's on Netflix.
It's
right?
on Netflix. Yeah.
You don't have to pay for it. That's crazy.
The couple of fights I've seen Canelo lose, he wasn't getting beat the fuck up. It was just somebody jabbing the shit out of him and just outboxing him.
Yeah.
So I think it's definitely gonna be a chess match. To be honest, I don't even know if either one of them motherfuckers are gonna go down. I don't think Terrence Crawford has been knocked down.
No, I don't think.
If anybody does, I think Canelo would go down. But that's the thing. I don't think he's gonna knock him down.
It's different.
And he's going up a couple weight classes, so like he could be a little slow. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm an expert.
I'm gonna look up some shit tonight because I want to look up some stuff on that whole situation.
I like watching Canelo fight, man. That motherfucker.
Canelo,
he be walking
nasty.
niggas down.
He's not Decker, no wreck.
He
don't speak no English. I fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. He don't give a fuck.
Here's a weird factor for this fight. Both of these motherfuckers have a lot of kids. There's gonna be a lot of dad strength in this fight.
How many kids Canelo got?
I think he got 4.
How many kids Bug got?
7.
God,
so it's a lot of dad frustration in that ring.
Damn, boy, you about to God, okay.
It's 2 mad dads in that ring.
Yeah, everybody pissed.
You don't drop drinks and juice and noodles. But they got money, so they can get shit fixed immediately.
Definitely. But still, probably didn't even clean it up.
Yeah.
That's
true too.
Clean
that shit up, man.
Yeah, I mean they're just there. It's their mate.
Yeah,
their mate is floating around.
Yeah, I saw a video where what's LeBron's younger son name? That just went to college, but he came home, and like Bron was like,
Not Bronny.
Bryce. Bryce came home. Bryce is home. Yeah. It was like a very cool family moment, and like their chef / maid, she's in there too, like, and she's part of the whole thing. She happy to see him, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, these folks really become part of their family, even though they're doing housework and shit for them. Like, they still become part of the family. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you see somebody every day, and you're
in their home,
and you're trusting them.
Yeah.
With your life.
Yeah. These niggas be in your sock drawer.
They are family.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got to be like. They got to become family.
Yeah.
At some point, or either you don't fuck with them at all. I don't think it's no. I think it's no
middle ground.
No middle ground. I think you either, hey, this is strictly business,
right?
Or either, hey, we are locked in. We family. Yeah. I don't think it's like, hey man, I fuck with you today and this time I don't fuck with you. It can't be because you gotta trust them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would either. So I feel like business wise, me personally, I keep certain individuals business. Strictly business, and some individuals I look at as family, but I don't try to like mix them up together. If that makes any sense.
No, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, like it's not. I don't be like, hey man, you family. I'll let you slide by this time. It's like, hey yo, you family, you're good, or it's like, hey yo, nah, I need all of that.
I need all that shit done.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough role to be in because it's like you're the boss, but at the same time, yeah, they're it's a very intimate thing. They're in your home.
Yeah.
They washing your underwear. They're in your refrigerator. They're in your room.
Yep.
You know, they see you at your worst. They cleaning your bathroom and shit like that. So, yeah, man, that's got to be a tough spot. Then you got to fire people. Yeah, that's just. I can't even imagine how that feel when you find out like these motherfuckers been stealing shit from me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like using your money to get their own shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just so much.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah.
I always wondered about that. Like, are there certain companies that specialize in like, hey, we service like A-list celebrity
100%,
clients,
100%.
or is it word
Trusted company.
Yeah,
120%.
That's a good spot to be in. So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, we have a maid service or whatever, a home care, and we only specialize in A-list celebrities.
Paid.
Everybody is vetted. You know what I'm saying?
They getting paid, man.
Yeah.
So like, I got a cleaning lady that cleans my house.
Oh, for real?
She comes once every 3 weeks. She was the cleaning lady already when my grandfather died. My grandmother was there. They my pops and them hired a cleaning lady to help my grandma. So when my grandmother passed away, I just kept her. So she cleans my shop. She cleans my house. She has a key to both of them. She's there when I'm not there. My house.
That's a lot of trust.
And my fucking shop. And I look at her as family to my grandmother. And if my grandmother trusting her as family to her, I trust her as family to me.
Yeah, that's a lot when people give you a key like that, man.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, you are fucking with people's livelihood and their whole situation, man. Like, you know how they say, give you the key to the city. Like, hey, I'm giving you the key to everything I own right now.
She can go into the house when I'm not there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I don't have no worries. No fucking worries, yo. Shout out to my lady Dina.
That's what's up, man.
But look, man, you was talking about your man's in New York, well, you know, doing shit, comedy and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Earlier. What happened with you in New York?
Oh, man,
Tell the people about what you had going on.
I had fun, man. So the guy, my guy, Matt Peters, who shot my special, he also, he produces We Might Be Drunk. It's Mark Norman and Sam Morrill's podcast, one of the biggest comedy podcasts out there. He wrote a TV show. And a couple of weeks ago, I get a random text. He was like, hey, man, he's like, I wrote this thing, and I got this part. He was like, I've only envisioned you in it. He was like, I would love to know if you want to be a part of it. And I was like, yo, absolutely. He was like, cool, I'll keep you posted. And a couple days later, I get a script. And I'm like, oh, cool, this is cool. Yeah, let me know when you're ready. And like a week before last, he hit me up like, yo, this is the days we're shooting. So from me getting the initial text to when we shot was maybe 3 weeks. So this past Wednesday, I got on the train, man, headed up to New York, and I spent all day Thursday on set shooting my spots, my scenes for. It's called The Writer, written by Matt Peters. Mark Norman was in it, and a bunch of up and coming actors and some comics and stuff like that. And I had a lot of fun. I was super nervous, but it was a lot of fun. It was a great experience. Shout out to my boy Tori Huggins, man. He hooked me up with I stayed at a hostel, but he got me a single room.
Okay.
So I stayed in Long Island City.
A shared space.
I got my own room, but yeah, typically the hostels are shared spaces.
Yeah.
But they have like 4 or 5 single rooms, and he hooked me up with a single room, and I just had a good time, man. I love going to New York, man. I do, man.
You say you was nervous.
I was, you know what? Because I get a lot of travel anxiety. Because like, am I gonna miss my train?
Yeah.
Is something weird gonna happen? Like, am I gonna forget how to take the subway? I mean, I just start making shit up in my mind to get upset about or to get worried about. But I got there, man, and it's like I never left. I hopped off the Amtrak. I was like, oh, I gotta hop on the E, so I'm buzzing through Penn Station. I hop on the E. I get to the, so I'm just doing my thing. Like, man, I love this city.
What
man.
Penn Station you landing?
Just not Grand Central Station.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Penn Station.
Okay.
Yeah, stop in Penn Station, and took the train over to LIC. My boy Tori was there. We went and did a mic at the Stand, which is the same place we shot at the very next day. And I did one of those paid mics where you pay $5 to go up, and it was downstairs in the main room. There was nobody there. It was literally just all the comics there, and you pay to go on stage.
Okay.
So I did comedy in a empty room with 4 other comics there.
Okay.
Not fun at all.
It wasn't fun?
No, hell no.
Oh, they didn't even make it fun?
No, I mean, we kind of just, I was like, hey, I'm working on this joke. And they're like, oh, okay, that's okay. You know, but it definitely was not fun. But I was like, yo, let me just do this, man.
Yeah.
Let me just do this. Let me get on stage and talk into a microphone. It's something familiar. It's something fun. And I knew I had a spot later on that night at New York Comedy Club. So I was like, let me just get on stage just to warm up a little bit. And so I did a spot at New York Comedy Club that night, at a show called Good Eggs that Norman does every week, every Wednesday in the Village. And I don't know if you know who Jim Gaffigan is. White comic. He had this bit that made him super famous called, it was about Hot Pockets.
No.
If you saw him, you might recognize him.
Okay.
Real pale white dude.
I don't know a lot of white comics.
Oh, super
By
funny.
names.
Oh, super funny dude. He had a TV show for a while. He's got a bunch of kids. We were talking about kids. But like he's super famous. He's up there with like Jerry Seinfeld and them like that. He's one of their homies.
Right.
Clean comic. And he's known for like taking a subject and he will just work a premise into the ground. Like he has a bit about bowling and he'll just do 10 minutes on bowling. He'll do 3 minutes on a bowling ball, like just different, a prolific writer.
Yeah.
Prolific. So like they're like, hey, you got a 9:15 spot, and it's like 8:30, 8:45, and they shoot a text. They go, hey man, Jim Gaffigan is gonna take your spot, and you just got to go after him. So, and that happens a lot in New York, and I know for New York comics that's probably super annoying. Because they're like, yo, I got another spot. Now my rhythm is off for the night because I knew I had this spot to get to this spot. But for me, I'm rarely ever there, and that's never happened to me.
Yeah.
So for me to be there for one day on one show and then to get bumped by one of the biggest comics in the country, and to sit in a room and get to watch him and to get to watch people, like when they announce his name, people are like, oh, shit, he's here. And then to have to follow that. Because so when he comes off stage, it's like everybody's going nuts. They clapping and shit like that. And then they got to be like, okay, everybody calm down. That was crazy, but we got more show. Put your hands together for Chris Allen. It's just kind of like who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
But they showed me a lot of love. I had a great set. I had a lot of fun, man. It was a dope night, man.
Okay.
Dope night. My boy Tori, he ended up showing up. He had some other spots he was doing, but he ended up coming over to my club. And what I really love about the city, man, is like how comics get to hang out and kick it. Because typically everywhere else, it's like tonight, I'm going to go do a spot. We get there, we kick it, then everybody gets in their individual cars and they go home. But a lot of times it's like, oh, you live in Brooklyn, you live in this part. Oh, let's take the train together.
Yeah.
And you know, so it's one of those things where like I'm hanging out with a homie that I knew from here. They in New York now. I'm catching up with them. We riding the train. We talking shit. And what typically happens is like we'll get to where we going and we'll end up talking on the street till like 2 a.m. And that's exactly what happened with me and Tori. We walked to a little food spot. We talking comedy. We talking this, that, and the third. And before you know it, it's like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And we, smoking cigarettes, smoking weed, shit like that.
You smoke cigarettes?
No, he was smoking cigarettes. My bad. Smoking weed. We just laughing, just catching up. Yeah, just smoking and joking, man.
Yeah.
And then the next day got up, went on set, and when I was there from about noon to about 8, my scenes went well. Had a lot of fun. Got to act on the street. And in Manhattan, so like people are like walking by like, oh my God, watch out, there's cameras here. People taking pictures, they trying to get video, they trying to see if somebody's famous. I'm playing security guard. I got a fake earpiece in, I got a security shirt on. So people think I'm really security. So I'm like opening random doors for people at just different stores. I'm telling people they can't walk here. They going around. At one point I stopped traffic. They're like, yeah, you can't do that shit. It was just fun, man. Like, and to be real, like I never ever saw myself acting in New York. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to be acting in New York, it was my first time to get to do it on the street, to do it with Norman, and to have somebody who wanted me involved. It was just a really, really dope time in a cool process. People were super supportive, and I don't know what's going to happen with it. I don't know who's ever going to see it, but the fact that I got to do it was really, really dope, man.
That's a different type of experience, and especially for people that, for the people like me that feel like can't do that. Hell, we was trying to take some takes right now.
Yeah.
It took me 13 takes to get one damn thing out.
Or one drop, yeah.
And it's like you gotta. For me personally, I don't know how you have to do it, but I have to like I'm pretty sure you have to have a talk with yourself too. But I have to be like, yo, just be natural. And that's what I guess I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of people say.
Mm-hmm.
Just be natural.
Yeah.
But in your mind, it won't allow me to.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, all right, they're on me.
Yeah. It's like, be natural, but make sure you say all these things.
Motherfucker, okay. But that's why people get paid the big bucks. Or they don't.
Yeah.
But that's why you got actors and you don't.
It's not easy, man.
Yeah.
It is not easy. And I got to give them their credit. And I get it. There are way more important jobs, doctors, teachers, that deserve, I get that.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing people like to say, well, they don't really do. So I get it. There's people who do real important jobs.
Yeah.
I understand that. But doing what they do is fucking hard.
Yeah.
Because remembering the lines, but also being in the moment and just trying to be in the moment with that person and realize, like, what is this fake situation that we're creating, and how would I really react to that shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's 20 people around watching you do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they were like, oh, you're a comic. This should be easy. And I'm like, no, I wrote everything that I'm saying when I do stand-up.
Yeah.
These are someone else's words.
Somebody else's words, yeah.
And it's just like, I got to make sure that I'm conveying it the right way. And it was a lot of fun, man. Just seeing what goes into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really crazy when you just step back and think about it. It's like all these people got together to make up some fake shit and play dress up and make believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's all it is.
That shit is because I've never been on like a movie, like a
set.
I've never been on a set.
Mm-hmm. This is a set, but
yes, but like
a
them
movie
recording a movie, and it's like, let's just go to the biggest fucking movies. Like, what's a big movie? A big movie. That we all know.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. All right, Star Wars. Let's do that because that's more weirder. All right. What you have to actually do to get this fucking shit together, to actually make it a make-believe place, to record the motherfucker and have people in make-believe land. You have to, obviously, the big actors, they have to live in that world.
You got to go there.
Yeah, you're there. I am on a fucking space planet. What planet were they on? Because you might know. I don't know.
There's so many. There's Tatooine. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
right.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about Star Wars.
I know very little to nothing.
Well, they had to be a Tatooine alien nigga.
Yeah.
And be locked in.
For
months.
For months, yeah.
Years, maybe.
Some of them, yeah, especially if you're doing like, and you know what's crazy too? Like, I definitely have way more respect when someone does like a trilogy or a multi sequel film.
Yes.
You got to be the same guy. You got to be consistent. You got to, I'm waiting depending on what the story is, but like you got to make sure you're not being too much or less. It's like, no, like Vin Diesel and Fast and the Furious needs to be the same guy in every movie.
Yeah.
And it's been probably 20 something years. It's like he needs to find that character every single time.
Yep.
You got to be, I think it's Vic is his character. You got to be that guy. You got to like Larry Fishburne. You got to be, what was his character in The Matrix? You got to be Morpheus.
Morpheus.
You got to find that voice. It has to be, because fans will see the smallest, like, yo, last time he pulled it out with his right hand, or he said it like this. Yep. And I for some reason, because I'm obsessed with The Sopranos, for some reason I assume like they love the show too. And then I watched the podcast about the show, and most of them are like, yo, I never watched the show once I shot it. Or like, oh, I only watched this episode because I was coming on the podcast. I haven't seen it in 20-something years. It's just like, how do you not watch The Sopranos? But it's just like, they were on it.
Yeah, they were on it.
So think about that shit. There are some, like, The Wire. Could you, like, just think about this. I'm pretty sure most of the cast has never even seen the fucking show.
Yeah.
But they were on it. And you will talk to them like they know everything. It's like, bro, I don't know shit about the show.
Yep.
I just knew my part.
That's crazy.
Ain't that crazy?
That is fucking crazy. And yeah.
And they were in the world. It's just like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It was just a job.
It makes sense though.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
And that's what really hit me, like, after watching that podcast, like, oh, this is really a job. Even though they love it, they do it and then they move on. Like anything else. They do it and they move on.
Lil Wayne don't remember half of the shit he wrote or rapped. Like, and it's not even from he just, most of it he did it right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like no long drawn out thing. It was like, all right, fuck, I got all right, a song. I'm gonna write the song real quick. Fuck it, I spit it. Half of it, most of it was freestyling, and then that's it. Mm-hmm. And he don't remember it. They played the song back. He was like, damn, that was kind of good. Who said that? He said, bro, that's you. And it was one of his fucking most iconic bars.
And he don't even remember.
And he didn't even remember it, bro.
They just be putting shit out,
Just put shit out. I mean, when you putting that type of shit, you on that level, and you gotta produce the way that you gotta produce, is no choice. But listen, I'm gonna be honest, I think this is gonna happen because this made me think of something that you were saying. How you were saying that the actors have to become that person and they might be different in a different movie. Do you think that, because I know that I know they're gonna do this, that they're gonna end up, when people say, like, if you're going to go do a movie, if you're going out trying out for a role and you sign a contract to get paid for it, and motherfuckers don't read all of the contract, and it says that we can use you as AI for the next 10 movies of ours.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
You never read that shit. And now they don't never have to pay you no more, and they're using AI for you for the rest. Yeah. I guarantee you now they got people that's like, they reading for that shit now.
Especially some low-level people who don't have representation. Who just want to be in some shit.
What?
Yep. This is what I think is going to happen with this shit too. I think they're going to take people's likeness, like say like a Marilyn Monroe, or even people from even before her. Mm-hmm. People who were iconic. You own their likeness. You take as much footage as you can, and you basically recreate a digital version of that person, and then give that person an agent. It's like, say you want to bring somebody bought the likeness of Charlie Chaplin. Like, hey, I own the rights to Charlie Chaplin. I'm open to AI Charlie Chaplin doing these movies. I think that's what's going to happen. Like, they're going to take old dead actors, and people are going to sell their likenesses, and they're going to be putting John Wayne in movies. They're going to be putting
like what? They gonna put him in movies as a new movie, and they gonna put the old John Wayne in a new movie.
No, just John Wayne, but it'll be the digital John Wayne. But
But is it gonna be the old digital John Wayne, like
whatever one they need? It doesn't matter.
And then they gonna put it in the new movie.
It's just John. Yeah, I mean,
you think people will buy that?
Yeah, if the technology is good, where you can put.
No, I believe the technology would be good.
Yeah,
but I'm saying, you think people will be like, they want to see new old John Wayne?
Because the thing is, if they could, I don't know what ages John Wayne was when he acted, but say a role calls for a young John Wayne, they're gonna use young John Wayne and put him in the new Jurassic Park.
But do you think anybody want to see that?
People, oh yeah,
who would you want to see that's old?
But somebody that they brought back from the dead?
Yeah.
I'm trying to, who's a black, who's an actor that
Johnny Witherspoon.
John Witherspoon. What's old boy who played? I feel so disrespectful. What's old boy?
You know what?
That old boy that died.
Fuck it. You answered it, because I would definitely pay to see old John Witherspoon in a new movie. Never mind. You're right.
Yeah.
Took it back.
Or could you imagine, like, sometimes you're like, yo, what if I'm trying to think of a good person. You ever see, like, they want to make a biopic of someone who was real, an actual person, and then there's a good actor to play them, but it's like, oh, they too old. They could have played this person, but they're too old now. Mm-hmm. They can use an AI version of that person to play that guy.
Like a younger version?
A younger version, yeah, of them.
I got you.
And if that person is like, I'm trying to think, like, what's his name? Delroy Lindo? If they made a LeBron James movie, if they could use a young version of Delroy Lindo to play, they would probably just use LeBron James, actually. But yeah, I think there are going to be cases where they use.
Nah, we can. I told you, I'm with you. We can cancel it because John Witherspoon is one of my favorite older dudes that passed away. He might be close. I think he is my favorite, and
I love him too.
I would pay to see him in a new movie. They be like, featuring John Witherspoon.
So okay, great example. What if they do another Friday, and then they put him in it again?
I would be happy.
See?
But I just would go for Friday.
Yeah, but if they put him in there, they'd be like, oh shit, that's kind of dope. They put him in there. It would be creepy.
Yeah.
It would be creepy as fuck. Yo, this is something I've been wanting to try on stage, but I think it's too weird. I think they're gonna do this in the future with and they've done it in court. How they had these murder documentaries. Mm-hmm. If you get consent from the victim's family, I believe they're gonna start using the victim, the AI version of the victim, to tell their story. Like, just imagine if, like Nicole Brown Simpson, if they redid an entire OJ documentary, but she is actually in the documentary in her voice saying what happened. And the other dude, Ron Goldman, or say George Floyd. Yeah. They do a documentary about that. They take George Floyd and they put him in it, and at a minimum, he talked about what he did that day that led up to him. Yeah. Or Trayvon. That would be crazy.
Crazy. And they can do that.
They can do that
right now.
Yeah. And that's why I said I can't remember which state it was, but there was a case where there was a murder case where they used an AI version of the victim to give like a character, one of those statements at the end before the guy got sentenced. It's like I don't know if it's a character statement or a victim statement or something like that. They actually use his likeness with his voice in the courtroom.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, you have to look the person in the eye that you killed already.
Yeah.
Again? Oh my God.
That's nuts.
Seeing them alive like that, oof.
And that brings me to another subject when you just said the George Floyd. So you seen the girl that got stabbed in her neck by the black dude, the little white girl that got stabbed in her neck. What was her name?
I can't remember, but it was something like Russian or Ukrainian. Yeah, no disrespect to her.
Girl that got stabbed in her neck on train.
Old something?
Irina.
Yeah,
Irina Zaruska, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's awful, man.
All right. That is crazy. That is fucked up. Mm-hmm. That is wrong. That shit was everything. This is the part that I have a problem with. Absolutely nothing to have to do with the death. I had seen people, mainly white people, why we aren't talking about this, why we aren't protesting about this, If it was Black Lives, if it was George Floyd, it would be, y'all would be protesting, That's something that I just recently seen. Like, I've been seeing it online. Like, I go through the comments and read them. I need y'all to understand that you can protest.
Right.
You can. You can't ask somebody else why you aren't protesting.
Right.
You can protest. We protested because we felt like we needed to protest.
Yeah.
And if you feel like you need to protest, you should protest. And I seen, people saying it like, why aren't we doing this? You have to do it.
Yeah. You aren't doing it.
Nobody else can help you. Now, RIP to her, and that shit was fucked up. That shit was fucked up. But if you want to protest, that's on you to do.
Yeah, and my thing is, what is there to protest?
Yeah, we seen what happened.
We saw what happened.
The shit is fucked up. Nobody's is fucked up. Like, lock his ass up. He got to go. It's nothing to protest.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, and that's the difference. It's just like no one. I haven't seen any black people like, well, what did she say before?
Yeah,
I need to see more video.
Everybody said that shit was fucked up.
I need to see more video. Well, what did she say? Well, innocent until proven. We're not doing that shit. Black people are like, yo, this is fucked up. This nigga should have been locked up. He's guilty. Get him out of here. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
No one is trying to justify that shit at all.
Nope.
Zero. What happened with them and what happened with George Floyd?
It's not comparable.
Two different fucking things.
It's not comparable.
Yeah. And it's so funny, man, because they always bring up George Floyd, and I've seen people like, oh, y'all think he's a hero? It's like, yo, no one ever said this man was a hero. No one's saying that he didn't have a checkered past. But I'm also not going to let a cop off of kneeling on somebody's neck for 7 minutes.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what that person did in their life.
Yeah.
They didn't deserve that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Point blank period.
It's not the same.
Yeah, I'm not for putting up George Floyd statues and all that type of shit. But I always kept my mouth shut on that because it didn't need to be said.
Yeah, for sure.
It didn't need to be said.
Yep.
No one that I know has ever put George Floyd up on a pedestal.
No.
all we're saying is what happened to him was fucked up.
Whether it's him or anybody else.
Point blank period. Yeah, if that person was white, I would be like, yo, that should not be kneeling on this person's neck.
Exactly. But it's up to y'all white people to protest for this. If you're making this a race thing, if you splitting this, then it's up to the white people to protest.
You protest.
Yeah.
If you don't, if you feel like, if you feel like
protest, the niggas should be locked up.
Yeah.
Lock his ass up. Get him on out of here.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't get. What do you want us to say? He's been caught. He's guilty. We see it on video. He's a piece of shit. But they want us to be like, we don't agree with that. But white people don't do that shit.
Yeah.
They don't do that shit. But when it comes to like brown and black crime, they want black people to go, we don't stand for this. But let a white person shoot up a school to do some shit, and it's just like, that guy's crazy. Why do I have to apologize? What about, did you protest or apologize when that white kid shot up all those black people at the church? Or that white kid went into a grocery store, it was in Buffalo, and shot up a black store? Were y'all out protesting? What were y'all doing?
Crickets.
All right, yeah. Sandy Hook, were y'all protesting?
Nobody.
You're not protesting. I've said this before. When white people kill white people, it's just entertainment. Y'all put that shit on Netflix. It's an intriguing, cool documentary. But when black people do shit, it's the most horrific and scary thing ever. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, most of the most horrific shit that happens to white people is at the hands of other white people. And I'm not saying that we never have a hand in this shit, but for the most part, statistics have shown 80% of the time, around 80% of the time, people attack people of their own race because it's crimes of opportunity.
That's what it is.
And proximity.
Yeah.
Now, you also can be a target of opportunity, like this woman was on the bus. This motherfucker is crazy and should be locked up.
Yeah.
And I get people's frustration because they're like, oh, he should have been locked up for some other shit before. But let's also talk about this shit. A lot of white people, especially right-wing white people who are saying this shit, they are so against crimes against kids. They hate sexual crimes, all that type of shit. But those people, they get off with so much leeway, warnings. They get put on registries. It's like, this person has molested multiple children and they haven't done any time.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers get off. They just get put on the registry. Oh, you're a sex offender? All right, you don't got to go to jail. We'll just put you on the registry.
And we know one big orange one.
Yeah.
Same color as this couch.
Yeah, exactly. There's one in the White House right now. But y'all care about kids so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, sex offenders get off all the time. And I've done my research. Most of these sex offenders are white. These are white men assaulting little kids. Children. So you worry about that. You worry about yourself. I was back home in Rochester not too long. White people, come get your kids, your sons, your daughters, your fathers, your sisters. Come get them out of our neighborhood in the inner cities. It's so many white drug addicts fucking our neighborhoods up. We don't need this shit. They can go out in the suburb and do their drugs. Go OD in your car in the suburbs. Stop making the cities look bad. Worry about yourself. The call is coming from inside the house. Stop worrying about black people being violent and worry about your fucking self. I tell you that. Sorry, that's why I don't like getting into this shit, man. I get too mad because I can't stand self-righteous white people. So many of these motherfuckers think they so innocent. And this Ukrainian woman, they don't even give a fuck about this woman.
No,
they don't.
It's just what happened.
They don't.
Who did it?
Because if it was a white man that did it, it was all mental health.
Yep.
But now, black people, how come you're not protesting this murder? And the thing is, one last point before we get out of here, black people do not like violence in their neighborhoods. We are the victims of it. That's what's crazy. That y'all like this. How? Y'all even say we're the biggest killers of ourselves. Why would we like that when it's affecting our communities? You don't give a fuck. When it's black on black crime and you see that shit on the local news, what do? You turn the channel. You call us animals. You tell your friends these fucking niggas are out of control. Don't go to this part of town. But when you hear of a white guy killing a black dude, that's when you stick around. That's when you want to get the whole story.
You seen that meme? Lock them up.
Lock them up.
Lock them up.
Yeah. You don't give a fuck about any of this shit. So stop, white people. Y'all don't even give a fuck about each other. I have white friends. They'll tell you they don't give a fuck about each other. They don't.
Yeah. You want to protest it? That's prime example right
Yeah,
there. You
go
wanna show
protest that shit.
You want to show you care? Go protest.
Go protest. Other than that, shut the fuck up. All right. With that out the way, there's a show. That's the show. Make sure y'all tuning in. Where can they find us?
They can find us on iTunes. They can find us on YouTube. They can find us on Spotify. They can find us on TikTok. They can find us on sometimes Facebook, but we aren't there. And they can find us on all streaming platforms.
Everywhere. Check us out. Every Thursday, 8 o'clock. We going in. New OGs. I'm Chris Allen.
And I'm Dowell.
We out. Peace.